did you get from the film Beverly Hills Cop Axel F?
Yeah, so this is it's the third movie in the series, I think.
The second one isn't really talked about.
Right, the second one isn't talked about, and they kind of had a throwaway line in this movie. I forget where, but they said something like, don't bring that up or something to make it, to acknowledge that it wasn't great. But it was, Eddie Murphy doing his thing. It interestingly enough had a lot of songs that were either remixed or sampled from the time period of the original movie. So that was interesting. The chase scenes on a kind of a golf cart, interesting. It felt like it's an action movie, and he's obviously older, so a lot of the action, I think, is happening around him most of the movie. But it's funny. I mean, it's easy to watch. I think it's rated R. I don't know if it deserves rated R. I don't know why.
I think it's because of the language.
Maybe some language. Yeah, probably language. But it was decent. I think Eddie Murphy was probably the best part of the movie. The actress who played his daughter, forget her name, and honestly,
I know where you're going.
He kind of took away Saunders. Yeah, Taylor Page. She's nice, but it definitely, just her juxtaposed to Eddie Murphy didn't do her any justice. I'll put it that way.
No, I felt the same way about what's his name, her love interest, who's been in a lot of movies. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Joseph.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I think he's done
Detective
a lot of
Bobby.
good movies. I mean, one of my favorites, Inception. I mean, he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
But he just sleptwalked through this. He gave no effort whatsoever. He looked like he was bored the whole time. And
yeah, he didn't get any action. Really.
But also he didn't bring anything to the role. He was just a guy.
Yeah, I feel like he's usually more competent in his roles than that.
Yeah,
competent and confident. He's a weird love interest. That's not very competent.
I thought the person who had the most fun with this was definitely Eddie Murphy. Everybody else is kind of just going through the motions. I mean, some of his old pals, they are into it, but the main three characters that we have with Eddie Murphy, Taylor Page, and then Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I mean, he's definitely the one bringing the most to this. Like, he wanted to bring this back. Now, I did watch just a tiny bit of the first one, and I felt like, of course, he had way more energy back then. He's talking much faster. He's all over it. I mean, he's smaller. I thought that he brought a lot to the role. Thanks for watching. And if you would like to be featured on our podcast, make sure to click the link in the description.